Hello everyone, this is Barrett. How's everyone doing? As always, welcome everyone, and please let me know if you can hear me. It would be very much appreciated. Yeah, just let me know if you hear me. Lots of interesting things, as always, to talk about, and as always, of course, I'm gonna listen to your requests. So yeah, waiting for an answer of you guys being able to hear me. And yeah, hope everyone is doing great. Yeah, hope you guys probably saw very interesting moves in the markets this couple days. Hi Carlo, can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, you guys probably saw that. Very interesting move in the crypto market, especially in the crypto market. Lots of movement in stocks. So, yeah, well, quite some things to talk about. And as always, we're gonna listen to your requests. So keep them coming. Yeah, please guys, just let me know if you can hear me. You should be able to hear me. And as always, yeah, audio should be good. What you guys want to start with? Do you want to start with crypto? You want to start with stocks? We have Forex, we have Euro dollar, we have gold, oil. You guys name it. Can wait for. Yeah, awesome. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah. Obviously, we can go over them. Definitely. Let's see. Okay, so all good on the technical aspect, which is awesome. Yep. So yeah, just let me just type this and then we get started. So to this live session, feel free to ask for any instrument and I will analyze that. All right, and then let's just leave the link if you guys want to join, if you haven't already. There we go. Awesome. Very nice indeed. All right, so what do we've got here? So let's pin this as well. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, I guess if you guys want to ask for something, please go ahead. I will. I guess, as Carlo was suggesting, we're gonna get started with Bitcoin and the S&P or the Nasdaq, or both of them. We might throw the Russell in there as well. So Bitcoin. So let's zoom out first. Daily chart. What have we got here? So if you've been following for a while, you know I'm tracking down the possibility of having a potential wave 4 of intermediate degree in the making. Now, we did analyze the possibility of having a triangle into wave 4, which obviously wasn't validated. Because as soon as, and I've said it many times in my previous videos, as soon as this low is broken, the triangle possibility is invalidated. So that's gone. So does that mean the old count is now invalid? Absolutely not. We had alternates, which I've talked different times in my videos, and we just switched to the alternates. So alternate number 1, we have a complex. We're down in W, up in X, and 3 ways down into wave Y to complete wave 4. Now, is that possible? Yes, we have passed the equality, obviously, of wave W and Y and W, but we are still at a very interesting level. Then, what else do we've got? We've got this trend channel, which, for those of you who don't know, we realize this in Elliott Wave Theory. We connect, I'll just show it to you, parallel channel and TradingView. You can use whatever platform you prefer. Connect 1 and 3, project it to 2, and then you get your estimate for wave 4. Now, do you believe in coincidence? Because I do not. Look at this. Touch channel, bounce from it. Does that mean we have a bottom in place? Absolutely not. But it means that some support has been respected. So keep on going to the alternates views we have. We also have the possibility of a regular ABC. I mean, obviously there will be a flat, a expanding flat, down in A, up for B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave C, which would basically forecast lower levels to come. Possible, not my favorite, but possible. Now, let's go back to the EWFAlessio, which is my preferred at the moment. We also have fib retracement of 23.6 being met, and next one is 38.2. Obviously 38.2 would make more sense if we were to either stick to the EWFAlessio, to the complex, or else to switch on to the regular EWFAlessio flat. By the way, if you have any question so far, please let me know. I will answer as soon as possible. So, with that being said, the interesting thing, at least in my opinion, is that, to be honest, I've said this a few times before, this can be counted as a 5-wave move also. So this could be actually some kind of a top. Now, not sure if something like this, it's possible, but it also could mean that this could be in place and now we're on to a larger degree correction, which could take us all the way back to the cover lows. Is that possible? Yes, it is. We shouldn't discount that possibility. However, it is also true, and that's the most, the more bullish evidence in our favor, is that the move from this move down looks like a 3-wave move, not a 5-wave move, which is why I like the EWFAlessio scenario, because this looks like a 3-wave move. 3 ways up, that's a clear 3-wave move to the upside, and this most likely could be a 5-wave move to the downside. Now, if this is a 5-wave move to the downside, I do believe we will get another low. This looks like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and 5. So it does look like we will be facing for the downside, which is fine, and it also makes sense according to our index count, which we'll analyze as soon as we're done with Bitcoin. So yeah, I can see one more low, and then at that point I would like to see upside. If not, we can start thinking about a more bearish scenario. So that was pretty much everything I had to say on Bitcoin, unless you have specific questions. So Kylo says, I was kind of surprised wait for. So I don't think it's that much longer in terms of time. Let's see. Oh, it's wrong tool. Yeah, it is longer. I remember it is. Yeah, so it's almost twice, which is okay. You could argue twice is longer. It's much longer. But it kind of makes sense because we know we should have alternation between corrections. This being much more quicker, and this wave 4 being a bit more sideways. So in regards of that factor, it actually makes sense. Let me know what you think about that. And then I think our fourth wave bounce back from. Not sure what you mean. I think our fourth wave bounce back. $26,700. Yeah, no, sorry, not. I unfortunately cannot read your name. But if you could please articulate on that. Not sure what you mean. Bounce back from 26.7. Maybe you're saying that we could go back to 26.7. Yeah, please let me know what you mean about that. Any other question or request? Do we want to look at any other crypto, or should we can do an index first? I'd say S&P or the Nasdaq, and then or both. Then go back to look at some other cryptos. I have Solana, which is quite interesting, at least in my opinion, which has sold off quite aggressively. We've won. Oh, so you're saying something like something like this, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that what you're saying? Please let me know if so. If it is so, then my problem with that was that this initial move down looks like a 3-wave move. So if it is wave 1, it should be 5. Now there is an exception. This can be a wave 1 if and only if we have a diagonal. So if this turns out to be a diagonal of some kind of either wave A or 1, then this can be counted as a wave 1. Otherwise, it is a 3-wave move. At least that's my opinion. It looks like a 3-wave move, and therefore cannot be wave 1. So, Amjad, you're very welcome. Let me know if you have any questions. And then Eric says, could January 24th be in the end of wave 1? So January 24th and wave 1, March 30th. So I guess. Okay. So basically everything I just said. Okay. So yes, Eric. Okay. Yes, you could. And which is also a part of the ABC that I have in mind. If it is an ABC, sorry, I forgot to say it. Then as this looks to me like a 3-wave move, then it should be a diagonal. Yes. So the answer is yes, correct. Very thanks for pointing that out. Yes. The answer is yes. Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't mean we're going back to 36 right now. We can still, as I said, make one lower low, go back then, yes, to overlap with this, go back down, and then at that point we can see upside. By doing so, obviously, we could reach for the 38.2% fib retracement we were talking about, which is a very common target for wave 4 and many other things. But yes, guys, I agree with you all. Yes, that could be a leading an ending diagonal into wave C for sure. Or else, remember, because that's the, let's call it bullish scenario. This can be part of a larger correction. So let's not discount that this could be perhaps leading diagonal into larger degree correction, which could take us all the way back to the cover lows. And in that regards, I have, to be honest, my counts for the indices, for the American indices, the DAX is a bit different. For those who don't know, I'm a very big fan of the DAX. I trade the DAX as well, and the DAX is a bit different, but still quite bearish. So yeah, I agree with you. Long story short, yes, I think that could be an end diagonal into wave C of higher degree wave 4. Yes. Any other question on Bitcoin? So let me just put this back on here, or we can look at the indices and then go back down to some other cryptos, or as I said, we can look at oil, euro, dollar, gold, obviously. I have to say I have a golden box on the Nasdaq, which don't remember if I shared on the free Discord. I might have, don't remember. But yeah, we can take a look at that. If not, nothing. Also, since 1212, yes, that's also a possibility. Yeah, this could be 1212, 3, 4, 5. It could be. If you look on an exponential scale, then it's yes. It looks like this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A, B, C, and then like this could be just be 1, 2, and then crazy upside to wave 3. So yeah, that's possible. I guess we're just gonna find out one step at a time. Obviously, it's quite hard to estimate for too long of a time. Like we can try to. Also one thing I forgot to mention, how we touched the 200 EMA purple line here on the weekly chart. Oh yeah, I know. By that, there's a bit more, but still, it's the thing with cryptos, as well as some, it's like gold actually is the same story, because gold, you can track down gold prices back all the way back to the 1300. So it's, yes, these are larger degree counts, but you got to take them with a pinch of salt as well. So I know, but please forgive me on that. So all right, what do you guys say? Do we go on to the indices? Look at that, that's lots of green. So just gonna briefly say something about the Nasdaq. Here, oh come on, you kidding me? Here on the Nasdaq, I'm tracking that possibility of a large degree correction, which already started. I have the suspect that this cycle wave 3 right here in red, which started in 2008, has completed, has come to an end. Now, the interesting thing is that from 2008, the top here, so the end of potential wave 3 is 21, sorry. And that's a 13-year wave. And 13 is not a random number. 13 is a Fibonacci number. So unless you don't believe in coincidence, I mean, we have a 13-year rally, and then this is almost the largest crash we've seen in 13 years, I believe. Because COVID lows, COVID crash was 29%. I think we're close. Yeah, same. 21, same percentage retracement of the. So yeah, we could say it's almost it's even to the largest correction we've seen in 13 years, which obviously, as I just mentioned, is Fibonacci number 8 plus 5. So yes, that's quite interesting, of course. So as I was saying, I do believe we have ended that this wave 3, which also, if you think about it as where we stand right now, not that much in terms of Russia-Ukraine conflict, but rather than what, and not to inflation, but rather what the Fed is doing to prevent hyperinflation. Because I've seen that during other high inflation periods, the market still kept going higher. The market started to move lower when the Fed stepped in to prevent from hyperinflation. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys appreciate that little economic, I don't even know what to call it, but yeah, ABC. Not so. First thing first, I do believe we are into this wave 4. Now, this wave 4 most likely will take us all the way back to the COVID lows, which is why I was saying that Bitcoin, there's a possibility that Bitcoin retraces all the way back to the COVID lows. With that being said, I'm looking for further downside. Going back to the daily, there's two possibilities. Possibility number one, possibility number one is this is an ABC. I don't think wave C is completed yet. Golden box has been reached, and we successfully bounced from it. I'm looking for further downside still, and then potential larger correction. Now the possibility is this is an ABC. We pull back for wave B, potentially go all the way back here, and then we fall back down for wave C to hit the cover lows. Possibility number two is, it's this one. 1, 2, is 1, 2, and then again 1, 2, and just farther downside into wave 3. So we extend into wave 3 of intermediate. So 5 wave sequence, down in A, up for B, and then down again for wave C. So really just a matter of either potential wave 4 of second degree being a flat or a zigzag. Now, in my opinion, this is the one that I prefer as of right now, because I do believe in one other low. This should and could act as strong support, and then from that point we can see a bounce and then fall back lower. That's my take on the Nasdaq. Happy to know what you guys think about it. So, Eric is saying BLX, or if you dive on trading with Bitcoin. Yeah. I know. But again, that is relevant to a certain degree. Because obviously even then, the first price data of Bitcoin is a bit messy. So it's not that easy to decipher. But yes, the answer is yes. So that kind of... talking about the Nasdaq at the moment, or are we talking still about Bitcoin, Eric? It's the most, but if you understand market cycles, I see a year low around Fed phone in July. Okay, so yeah, maybe you're talking about the Nasdaq. Well, yes, I think we could have a low in early January. Oh, sorry, or early June, or still June or July. Yeah, it's fine. And then it's a pump, and then we go back lower. To be honest, not sure if 2023 this will be completed. It is a wave 4. If we look at the wave 2, we know we should have alternation. Wave 2 was quite sharp, so wave 4 could eventually also be a triangle. Let's not discount that. So this could take many more years, to be honest. Yes, 2023, early 2024 could be completed, but it could also take 4 or 5 years, if not more. And yes. Okay, yes. Yeah, I agree. I mean, on weekly, we're just resetting indicators, technical indicators, not I mean, I'm not an expert on fundamentals indicators, but technicals, we see how we're setting those indicators ready for a potential pump, which again, as Eric is suggesting, and as my count is also I'd say proven. I don't believe it's going to be an impulsive rally, but just a corrective rally to then see further downside. So long term, I see further downside on the stock market. A few months from now, we could have a breath and see not higher highs, but a bounce. And very similar for the S&P, to be honest. I have a bit because on the S&P it's actually even more dramatic, because I could potentially see the end of a larger cycle, which I'm actually still trying to decipher, so I'm not going to talk about it today. But either way, let's say short term, and by short term I mean a few years from now, I do see downside to come as well on the S&P. And then what else? Yeah, any questions so far on this? Please let me know if so. If not, as always, if you have something you want to analyze, I'll try my best. You just tell me what you like to take a look at, and I'll try to do so. Personally, and this is not a trading advice, as I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm personally short on the VIX. Don't know if you care about it. Maybe you don't, but just wanted to share it. I'm short on the VIX. Yep. Let's see. I guess if you don't have questions, I guess we can talk a bit about some commodities, oil, gold. I actually, before we do so, I want to take a minute to just not sure if some of you watched my my latest video on euro dollar, but early May I've been tracking down, and I shared on the public Discord potential for the downside for euro dollar. I was seeing the rally which originated from the 28th of April as corrective, so I was waiting for a downside. As I said, potential downside to come, despite the aggressive move higher. Here I drew the golden box, which was met, and this was a trade that had been shared to the members. If you don't believe it, you don't think I shared this to the members, well, trading ideas, members only, Elliott Wave indicators. Still bearish, enter the morning, May 10th. So I enter here at this point, I share to members. And that's the after. So yeah, we had quite a successful trade on EU. We were lucky. Maybe it was luck, maybe it wasn't. So with that being said, yeah, just gonna finish oil, Eric. Then we will go on to that. Yeah, oil. Just looking for possibility of very briefly of a further upside. I see this as corrective, bullish corrective. So potential triangle. Not sure yet to unfold, and then we can see further higher prices. To then, at that point, we should see a more significant retracement to the downside. Gold. Been tracking down the possibility of having a bottom in place here for wave 4, and then here a 1-2. The golden box was met. It is met. I shared that in the bear wave channel, but I also said that despite the fact of the golden box being reached, I did not see the move from the April 18th high as completed. This move down, I didn't see it completed, and we did indeed get further downside. So again, still I don't see it completed right now as well. So I'm looking for further downside potentially, and that could also set up the possibility of the alternate, which, where is that? A flat. So diamond A, B, C for waves B, and now this could be just a 1-2 or 1-2, so a nest and a farther downside into wave C. Just throwing out there. Those are my two main counts. So with that being said, let's go on to H bar USDT. Is Binance fine? Hopefully it is. So So obviously you could see this as a 5-wave move. I'm trying, but I don't think it's that clear, to be honest. Like this, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, but then this could also be wave C, sorry, wave B. So A, B, C, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3, down in 4, a messy wave 5. I can see here a potential A, B, and C. Yeah, this looks potentially corrective. This wave A cannot be a diagonal because wave 3, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this wave 3 is longer than 1, which therefore invalidates the possibility of a contracting diagonal. So it's not the easiest I've seen. I mean, I would say this is a zone of support, so I would wait for the downside. And I would also say that if you were to count this as a 5-wave move, you would probably So you either kind of like this, the 5-wave move, or else, let me just check on something. So let's get rid of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, you could even say this was an A, B, and C, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would consider this as a bearish alternate, and the other one as the bullish. What do you say? What do you guys think? Meantime, let me know if you have anything else you like me to take a look at. But yeah, I would say, yeah. Luna. Wow. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm quite interested in Solana. Do you suspect this is large? I mean, this looks like larger degree correction. I'm not counting this as 1, 2. I'm counting from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't count this as 1, 2 if you just count it as 1, 2. That's a big fail. You kind of X 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. But again, not sure. But yeah, this looks like a larger correction. Looking for potential another low. And this obviously would be strong support. This support where was to fail, then I can see much more downside, and that's something I wouldn't like to see personally as a Solana holder. So XRP, let's see. I mean, you want the market cap? I don't believe you do. Do ya? All right, so that can do this. Right, actually not. So I would say this could be A, B, C, A, B, C. So basically like Forex. Bitstamp, all right. So let's take a look at Bitstamp. Oh, I guess I did take a look at it before. So to be honest, you can say this is a wave 1. This. But it looks more like a free wave move. So yeah, not sure what to think about. That's all I have to say. I mean, especially in these times of as I say, inflation and everything that comes with it. I don't see how someone would want to buy this. So yeah. I'm bearish. Long story short. This could be just obviously an ABC, get a bounce, but then I could see further down. So I don't know. Yeah. Struggle to be optimistic on these kind of securities. Anything else you like to take a look at? How's Nvidia? Oh, nice. Golden box reached. I should have. This is something I'm interested myself. Nvidia. Looking for entry. Apple's been recovering a bit, but still. How's Tesla doing? Fair enough, fair enough. So nah, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I don't, because if this was a wave 3, this would have to be a nest. And to have a wave 2 of this degree been larger than the wave 2 of one lesser degree, not something I would like to see. Again, I don't see why this could go crazy to the upside right now, like where we stand right now. Perhaps this can be something more like this, or else, as I said, do not discount the possibility of this being a 3-wave move. Don't underestimate that, because it has happened on some stocks I've been tracking down for quite some time now, over a year. It looked like a 5-wave move. I knew, I was aware of the possibility of, I'll just give you an example, otherwise I'm just talking. Sometimes it's just better to visualize. So let's say, I don't know if you guys know Palantir, even Spotify. Look at this. This looked like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yet we broke this. So one thing we can do is easily remove all drawings, because that's invalid. But I was aware that this could have been a 3-wave move, and it must be. So this could also be a 3-wave move or a 5-wave move. Yeah, looks more like a 3-wave move. So hope you know what I mean. Like, let's not forget about the worst scenario. All right. Yeah, and let me know if you have questions on that, obviously. That's a lot of screen. Let's see, what else do we got? Spotify. Oh, there's no bull case. I mean, depends what your definition of bull case is. I mean, before this, as you saw, no, it doesn't show anymore. Or maybe if we go back down, that was my bull count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1, ABC for wave 2. That obviously wasn't validated the moment we broke this low. So that was the bull scenario, the bullish scenario. Now we're just onto the bearish. I mean, bearish. Again, it depends on what you would define as bearish, because yeah, like from here, perhaps we start a 5-wave sequence finally, and 10 years from now we have a clear wave 1. We have something like this, a pullback in 3, and that's a clear wave 1, and then we continue higher. It's I don't know. Spotify's been out for 4 years. If you, I don't know, let's take Adobe for instance. I just go on the weekly maybe. No, wrong example. Let's see what we can find. Maybe Interactive Brokers. Yes, but no. Netflix is new. I mean, yeah, even Netflix you could say. Oh, that's not enough. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, okay, UPS. You see UPS? IPO, 3, back down. So it took 10 years before we had a potential 5-wave sequence, and now we're looking for much more upside. So that's what happens basically. For the upside, will be. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess I answered your question. More than a miracle, it would just that. I don't know, the trend consolidates, the company you could say consolidates, and then it starts moving higher, just like I showed you on UPS, for instance. Maybe even Apple is like that. Was like that. Let's see. See, even Apple for a couple of years was like this, and then a potential 5-wave sequence. So yeah, hope you get what I'm saying. Yeah, even Facebook, you see, it lasted much less, but yeah, it happens. Yes, could happen to XRP. Maybe it just crashes, breaks this low, and then at some point, I don't know, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it will be to 1 million. That's possible. But yeah, that's what happens with newer securities. Obviously, the olders, the big the granddad, it's been out for a while, so I have data to work with. See, and yeah, yes, hope you get what I'm saying. What else? Yeah. Anything else, guys? Any other questions? Things you want to take a look at? yeah, anything, guys? What do we've got? All right. So I guess I'm just gonna call it a day. As always, thank you for joining. It's my pleasure to have you guys with me every Friday, every other Friday, and hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you don't know it, okay, Eric, I'll wait for you, no worries. And if you don't know it, I'm go live every other Friday here on my YouTube channel, Bear Wave. So write that down if you don't want to miss out the next update. And yeah, just wait for you, Eric, and then we're just gonna call it a day. And I'll wish you all a happy weekend. You're very welcome, Gregory. Thanks for joining. Thanks to you. Yeah, Eric, just let me know. No worries, I'm here. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thanks to you all, guys. All right. Just get started running. Yeah, seen a pullback from this morning. At least European morning. Centran pushed a lot higher. Eric, you're all good over there. Waiting for you. Yeah, this doesn't look bullish at all. I could even short that. Short. All right. Thanks. Yeah, this does not look impulsive. So we should just yeah, Eric, you there? Waiting for your question. Just gonna give it a couple more minutes. All right. So I'm not sure what happened there. As I said, thank you guys all for joining. And I guess I'll see you